All right. Well, my name is Joshua Lewis Huff, and it was my birthday a couple days ago. I'm 24 now. Thank you. Hold the applause. I figured this would be a good time to, or let me rephrase, a good year to actually start doing stuff with all the music I have. In case you weren't aware, I am a musician, singer-songwriter. I play guitar, write songs, been working on albums for the past couple years, and I also rap. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to introduce my two personas. For my acoustic music and everything, I like to go by the Big Bad Wolf. A little story behind that. It is related to my last name, Huff. So, plenty throughout my childhood I would often hear, "Oh, he'll huff and he'll puff and he'll blow your house down." Classic. So yeah, Big Bad Wolf. That is my guitar solo name that I go by for that. And for my raps, I go by Jaywalk. Little story behind that. I used to walk around a lot. I once walked to 3 points, so quite the distance there. And these feet have seen some trips, that's for sure. So is this guitar. This is my trusty partner, Lucy Eileen Peeps Mitchell. Fantastic name, I know. Bit dirty, I haven't played in a while. Artwork on here is by a good friend and family member of mine, pretty much like a brother to me. His name is Zachary Little, fantastic artist. I did the lettering on here back in my senior year many years ago, and my fiance Bonnie Heaton, she did the colorful design up here. So, and then her sister Becca drew this dog right here. Fantastic. So it's my first guitar ever. It's a Christmas gift from my parents a long time ago. Fantastic, love it. And missing a top string, so just be warned. It's also got that beautiful lift right there. I don't know if you can see this. This is a completely, very quickly put together camera rig here, so I don't even know if I'm in the shot, but at least you can hear it. Alright, so let's give this a shot. Be forewarned, I have not played my guitar in a few months, just been caught up with work. So, I haven't sang either in that long of a time, so I'm going to give it a go here and try and think of which song I want to do. So, I'll start by showing you the Big Bad Wolf, and song that I'm gonna play. Like I said, I am the Big Bad Wolf, and the song I'm gonna play, I guess, will be a song called "What Would You Do." It's a song I wrote my senior year. I actually won the talent show with it. It is my oldest song, as I have thrown away all the other ones that I wrote back then, just due to my OCD, which I won't get into that right now. But yeah, this song is called "What Would You Do?" and it's off of my first album called "The Boy and the Honeybee." Alright, let's give this a go, I guess. Should probably get some water first. Like I said, I do not even know if I am in the camera shot or anything. It's really impossible for me to tell with the setup I have, but I don't even know if it's still recording. But here we go. Well, here's to hoping, right? What would you do if your mind was on fire? If you lost all your love and lost all your desire? What would you do if you fell down a hole? If you lost your morality and lost your soul? What would you do if you had no way out? If you didn't know what anything was about? What would you do if you climbed to the top? If you reached the summit and then you dropped? What would you do if you hit the ground? If you looked but nobody was around? What would you do if you felt so alone? If you clicked your heels together, said there's no place like home? What would you do if you awoke from your sleep? If you realized that all of it was just a dream? What would you do if you went back to bed? If all of these thoughts ran through your head? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do if you had nightmares? If they gave you frights and they gave you scares? What would you do if you were trapped in your room? If your bed began to feel like a tomb? What would you do if your bed fell apart? If your lights went out and you were left in the dark? What would you do if your closet wouldn't close? If all of the little monsters were exposed? What would you do if they kept you awake? If they wouldn't let you sleep, for goodness sake? What would you do if your night would never end? If all you needed was a friend? What would you do if there was no sun? If there was no moon, there was no one? What would you do if you tried and tried? If in the end you died? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? Fucked up a little bit there in the last verse. Mixed up some of the words. But that's alright. Fucking up right now, but I'm talking, so obviously that's okay. Pretty good for not having sang it for a long time. Plus, like I said, this is just an introductory video to who I am, what I do, and what I love. I'll obviously put out more revised ones and more perfected ones, but this is just for fun and just to show you who I am. I'll be your guardian. I will be your son. Guardian, I will be the one. So don't worry, my dear, I will always be here. Don't Don't hold on to that unnecessary fear. That last line was improvised, I shouldn't have done it. well, that is the gist of that song. Like I said, it's not the most perfected version. I talked in between the end of the main sections of it and the outro there, but that was a song called What Would You Do by myself, the Big Bad Wolf. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed a little introductory to who I am, but it's not done. It's a twofer, 2 for 1. It's not Tuesday, but if it were, it'd be 2 for Tuesday. That's a terrible joke that I've made before. I make a lot of terrible jokes, but, you know. And that, if you saw it, like I said, I don't know if the camera's in frame, that was my cat Harrison's tail. And you will most certainly see Harrison walking around me, but that's okay. Alright, so now, that was Big Bad Wolf, so now a little taste of Jaywalk. So, I don't have any beats or anything made for most of my songs. Yeah, I have a couple, but most of the time I just rap to myself while I'm at work or whatnot. So I just kind of make up a rhythm in my head. I don't really have a beat to it. You know, that's something I got to work on down the road, but it works right now for what it is. So, I will start with a song of mine, one of my favorites, an early one. It's number 6 out of all my raps that I've done, or all my notes about my raps or whatnot. And this one's called I Ain't Even Mad Though. Should probably get some more water before this one too. Again, rough version, so forgive me. I just hope you're having fun listening to this. Hope you enjoy it. Obviously, let me know any comments or anything like that. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, do whatever YouTubers do. And if you're watching this on Facebook or whatever else, you know, like, comment, just, you know, share the love. If you like it, show it to your friends. If you don't like it, then dump it in the trash. You know, do what you want with it. This is out there for you, and, you know, I'm just doing this for fun, just trying to get any messages out there and just spread the love, I guess. I don't know. I'm rambling now. Anyway, I ain't even mad, though. I ain't even mad though, I'm actually kind of glad, yo, so you can take that sad show and toss it where the bags go. Only if I had known the trash can can't fit all your talking, you're squealing, all of that bullshit. You can't even hurt me, even if you did it purposely. You may try, but you can't desert me. I'm all around, can't circle me. I'm all around like germs be. I'm any nose so nasally. I'm acting kinda nosy, but after all, this is my beat. After all, this is my beat. After all, you on my street. After all, you in my house, watching me as I sleep. Watching me as I dream of the greatest fame in history, of the greatest game that'll ever be, of the greatest name, you know that's me. Hold on, let me back away just a little. I'm getting too caught up in all of my riddles. I'm getting too sidetracked away from the topic. No yellow or green lights, just red lights, so stop it. Stop, drop, and roll away from this fire. My rhymes are too hot, just like my desire. If you can't stand the heat, then get out of the kitchen, cause I'm so sick and tired of all of your bitching. Yes, I'm so sick and tired that you might call me ill, but I still make enough money to pay all my bills. Yes, I make so much money they call me the bank, and I have just few people that I'd like to thank. My friends, the few that I actually have. My love, I know she always has my back. Myself, always trying to be the best. No thanks, that's just what I have for the rest. Alright, well, that was Big Bad Wolf with What Would You Do, and Jaywalk with I Ain't Even Mad Though. And I am Joshua Lewis Huff, owner of those two personas. It's a bit like a little crooked family or something. I don't know, that didn't make any sense, and this is a terrible outro to the video, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to bring you more videos, and I will probably bring you more this very same day, because I'm in the mood, I got downtime. It's a rare occasion, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Pass it to your friends. Pass it to Oscar the Grouch or whatever. If you're going to dump it in the trash and you don't like it, I'm sorry for wasting your time if you didn't like it. But I enjoyed this. I hope you enjoy it, and later.